Do you know how to solve complicated expression like this one using PEMDAS? Let's going to check it together. Hello guys, welcome back to Mathemagics. Let's start remembering what PEMDAS means. So P stands for parentheses, E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Don't forget that even when multiplication and division go separately, they have exactly the same priority, so we can actually draw them together. Same thing with addition and subtraction. When you have both of them, you can decide what's the order that you are going to use. Another important thing is that exponents could be expressed as 4 to the power of 2, for example, or also 4 to the power of 1/2, which is basically what we called a square root in this case. So any root with different bases is going to be part of the exponents. Now let's check some examples in order to know how to apply it. So the last operations are addition and subtraction. So it's useful to separate the terms between additions and subtractions and start solving them with internal PEMDAS. So this term is a division, so we can solve it already. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Plus, for this one we are going to do the parentheses first. And remember, when there's no operation, that means there's a multiplication there. So 3 times 5 minus 2, which is 3. Now we have just an addition and a multiplication, so the multiplication goes first. 6 plus 3 times 3, which is 9. That's going to give us a result of 15. Let's get in a little bit more complicated. In this case, we could be talking about this term, and this term. Now the 18 is just 18, minus, for this term we have an exponent, so we solve it. 2 to the power of 3 is 8, plus, for this one the parenthesis goes first, 4 times 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Now we have just addition, subtraction, and multiplication, so the multiplication goes first. 18 minus 8 plus 12. That's going to be 18 minus 8 is 10, plus 12 is 22. And that's the final answer. For this one, we could say that all of this is one term, plus the second term. In this term, we are going to solve the parentheses first. 15 minus 3 is 12. 12 to the power of 2 divided by 6. For this term, we just have a square root, so we can solve it right away. The square root of 16 is 4. For this one, now we have a power and a division. So the exponents goes first, so we are going to do that one first. 12 to the square is 144 divided by 6 plus 4. Now we have a division and an addition. Division goes first. That is going to be 24 plus 4, which is going to be 28. And that's the final answer. Let's get it more complicated each time. So we could be talking about one term, two terms, and three terms. For this one, the square root goes first, so we could say 3 times the square root of 36, which is 6. For this one, the parenthesis goes first, this multiplication goes at the end, so we could still do this exponent before the multiplication. So we could do 2 to the power of 3, which is 8, times 5 minus 2, which is 3, minus 18 divided by 3, which is 6. Now we have just multiplications, addition, and subtractions. Multiplication goes first, so we do 3 times 6, which is 18, plus 3 times 8, which is 24, minus 6. Addition and subtraction, we could do it at any order. So I'm going to do 24 minus 6, which is 18, plus 18 for 36. And that's the final answer. And now the last one. We could consider this one term, two terms, and three terms. For the first term, we have a division and the square root. The square root goes first. 24 divided by the square root of 16, which is 4. Plus, same thing here. We do the parentheses, which is the priority, but since we have a multiplication here, we could do the power 2. So 3 to the square is 9 times 8 minus 3, which is 3. Minus, here the priority is the square root. Remember, that's like an exponent. Square root of 25 is 5 times 2. Now we have just multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So division and the multiplications goes first. 24 divided by 4 is 6, plus 3 times 9, which is 27, minus 5 times 2, which is 10. So finally we do 6 plus 27, that's 33, minus 10 is 23. And that would be our final answer. And that's it, guys. I hope it was useful. Don't forget to subscribe, book your own lessons with me in the link that I leave you in the description, and drop any question or any topic that you would like me to explain in the comment box. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.